got ready for the kickoff here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. The game between the Pine Bluff Zebras and the El Dorado Wildcats. There you see some of the fine El Dorado crowd here. There's the kickoff. Short kick only to about the 30-yard line. Looks like we have a fumble on the play, and Pine Bluff may have recovered.
Well, it was an excellent hit there, but number 35 for Pine Bluff, Shemaine Scott, really hit the ball carrier hard. And El Dorado's got the ball, looks like on about their 37-yard line. El Dorado's coming out in their pro eye with their two wide receivers set.
Chris Davis, number 12, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Number 42 for the Wildcats, Tedrick Ingram, putting a strong hit on there on the offensive line. Still a little bit of aggression here as we start the game.
That's one of the things we expect to see. That was just the tailback taking the ball, falling the fullback over the right tackle. It's going to be one of those games where they're going to line up and see who can beat who on the line of scrimmage tonight.
That brings up second down, about 8 to go. We'll change the play there at the line of scrimmage. Number 28, Anthony Jenkins with the gain on the play. He gets it out past the first down. They'll move the markers once again and keep their drive alive.
Boy, that's a whale of a hit there by the Pine Bluff defensive back. It's number 16. He's shaking up a little bit. But I'm going to tell you what, Archie McCoy, he put a lick on the running back from El Dorado, number 28, Anthony Jenkins. Whale of a hit. They hit both of them real backwards, and Archie's going off the field for a play here to kind of get his head straightened back out.
Straight at the middle, hand off to number 28 once again, Anthony Jenkins.
The gentleman they've got playing fullback for El Dorado, number 42, Tredrick Ingram. It was the backup fullback. Their starting fullback, number 44, was injured. He'll do the place kicking for him tonight, but he lost his job to Tedrick.
That brings up second and 8 now. Pitch back, number 28. Excellent run on the play. Anthony Jenkins once again picks up some yardage and gets the first down.
Another good run by Mr. Jenkins there. He got a good block over there, and he took off, and somebody just got an arm on him. It might have been gone for 6 in.
He's already picked up quite a few yards in just the opening minutes here of the quarter.
Yeah, because he's made every carry.
Only 2 minutes into the quarter, into the game. First and 10 once again. Not much to be gained on that one. Ball still at about the 35-yard line. Wildcats in Zebra territory.
El Dorado's working inside and outside both. They're not trying to do one or the other. They went inside, then outside, then outside, and they've gone back inside again. Let's see if they go back to the outside on this play. Pine Bluff's really got their defense stacked to the inside.
So second and 9, but a gain of a yard on that play. Pitch back once again, number 28. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, dropped for a loss. Number 31 for the Zebras, Dante Williams, bringing down Anthony Jenkins.
Excellent play there by Dante. He got outside, kept his containment, and the back, instead of running inside his blocker, tried to go around and outrun him. He just couldn't do it. Excellent play by
Lost
Dante.
about 8 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 18. Third and long. Chris Davis going to pass. Can't quite get it. Out to number 42, the man in motion, Tedrick Ingram. He's a senior, 6 foot, 228 pounds. Chris doesn't quite get it to him, and he fails to make the reception.
He was just a little short on the pass. Timing was off just a little. He was just about to break open, but just good defense then by Pine Bluff to have it covered when he did throw it.
For 4th and long yardage, almost 20 yards. We'll see a punt for sure here on this play. Ball takes a Wildcat bounce and spotted about the 13-yard line. So the Zebras will have a long way to go as they start their first drive of the evening.
Got a flag on the play, Lonnie. I don't know what it. Oh, somebody was offside or procedure, but we'll have wait for the referee to give us a signal here. Legal procedure against the El Dorado Wildcats, so I'm sure Pine Bluff's going to make them kick that over.
Excellent kick there, down to about the 12-yard line, but the penalty brings it back, and we'll have a re-kick here. Perhaps this one will take more of a zebra bounce here. That'll back him up 5 yards. And Chris Davis will kick it again. Gets a good piece of it again. Fielded at the 20. Ran back to about the 30-yard line.
Well, that's one of those situations there. It was dangerous. That ball come down amongst a bunch of people, Pine Bluff Zebras included. Young man got it picked up and made a nice 9-yard return out of it. But I'm going to tell you, that's dangerous to be in that type of crowd, because if it just barely touches somebody, bounces off, it could be a big break for El Dorado.
The Zebras are covered 1st and 10 for about their own 30-yard line. Zebras' first drive of the evening. Zebras under the direction of Chris Blunt, of course. Sophomore quarterback. Of course, after last week, 3 of the area team's quarterbacks have had ankle problems here.
That's true. Of course, Bradley's out for the year, and Chris has got this and one more game and then the playoffs. But he looks like he's really getting comfortable back there to me. He's starting to throw the ball pretty well. He's maturing a lot.
On 2nd and 5, they pick up about a yard or 2 in the play. Not much. Should bring up a 3rd, about 3 or 4. You can tell by the jerseys the player of the field. Still a little wet here this evening after all the rain we got.
It was a little damp out there. Walked out there earlier, and it's a little soggy still on the field, so that might provide some bad footing later in the game too.
Larry Dorn on the carry.
Going to be a little short of the first down there, Lonnie, so looks like it's going to be about a yard or so.
Looks like it. Larry Dorn can't quite get enough for the first down. That'll bring up 4th and about a yard and a half.
Yep.
We're going to call it 2.
Don't look like Coach Glover's in the mood of doing any gambling this early in the game, so he's going to send his punter in there and see if they can get a good kick and pin El Dorado back and let their defense do the job for them.
So with 5:51 to go here in the first quarter, Pine Bluff kicks it off. A good punt. For the touchback?
Well, yeah, it's a bad break there. They were coming down trying to get to it. They jumped on it somewhere around the 5-yard line, but their momentum and everything carried on into the end zone, so it's a touchback.
The ball comes out to the 20-yard line. The Wildcats will start again their second drive here of the evening. 5:39 to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless here. First and 10, Wildcats at the helm. Coming from their own end zone. Not much to be gained there. The Pine Bluff Zebra defense.
That's one area they're probably not going to have much success is right up the middle of that defensive line, the Pine Bluff, because they're just too tough in there. Nobody's really running there this year, with the exception of Benton, who did pretty well run anywhere they wanted to that night, but they've been so far the only team that has had that type of success.
Well, small loss in the play, 2nd and 11. Number 28 once again, Anthony Jenkins.
Got the line of scrimmage there. There wasn't nothing there but red shirts. They didn't have any of the friendly foes. None of those white shirts to go behind that time.
Lauren Johnson in on the tackle there for the Zebras, number 87. 5'10" junior, 169 pounds. Brings up a 3rd and 11. Back to pass, interception, number 31 for the Zebras. Dante Williams with the interception. Thrown almost exactly to him. Wasn't much he could do but catch that ball.
They just had to catch it in self-defense that time, Lonnie. Because that's the break Pine Bluff's looking for is because or either team, they're looking for that break because it's going to be like I said, a defense back may be a real low-scoring game, so whoever gets on the board first might be the only time.
So the Zebras get a break here with just over 4 minutes to go in the first quarter after the interception. Larry Doran picks up about 6 or 7 yards.
It seems like the game's just gotten started, and we're already under 4 minutes, which shows that when you run the football, nearly every play, that's what you're going to have because there's only been about 2 or 3 passes, one of them incomplete, and the rest of them have been called or intercepted, so the clock's moving along.
Larry Dorn there has proved to be a valuable weapon for the Zebras last week. Got quite a bit of yards in a short run like that, 6 or 7 yards at a time. Chris on the keeper. Gets a couple yards on him before he's tackled down. Should bring up about a 3rd and 3.
It's good defense that time by El Dorado. By their inside linebacker, made a quick move to the outside and caught up with Chris before he could get through the hole and cut up field and make a big play out of it. If he hadn't made it, though, there was some good running room that time for the Pine Bluff quarterback.
3rd down, 3 yards to go after the keeper by Chris Blunt. They're going to be close to the first down there. That was Jarrell Morton with the carry.
Like it's going to be just about a half yard so shy there, and I think we'll probably see Marion go for this. I don't think we'll see that punting there this time.
So 4th and short, just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Zebras go for it on 4th and short. Larry Dorn with the ball. It's going to be close. His forward momentum looked like he almost had the first down before he was pushed back there.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, that was an excellent play by, I don't know which other Dorado player it was. We couldn't catch the number that time because he was going to have it made easy, and just about the time he got to the point he needed, somebody hit him, and the play went backwards from that point on. So we're going to have time out here for a little measurement and see what, boy, it's close. That's too close to speculate there.
And the line judges run onto the field with the chains.
We're on the wrong side of the field to be able to see what the chains are on the sideline tonight. Got it by about an inch. Wasn't much.
Just barely.
That's what you call a whisker when they're.
The Zebras get a break now, get another first down, keep their drive alive. So we may see a Zebra score here before we get out of the first quarter. 2 minutes to go, first down. After the fine effort by Larry Dorn there. And off to number 21, Vincent Rice, picks up about 4 or 5 yards in the play.
This, of course, this is an area that Pine Bluff don't want to get cute. Sure don't want to make any mistakes here because they, I believe they're pretty well, they're close enough for a field goal trying now, and I believe their kicker's got enough leg to make it from this distance.
We're going to give him 3 yards in the play. Brings up 2nd and 7, just over a minute to go here. Wildcat fans and the cheerleaders trying to cheer their defense on. Larry Dorn once again picks up a few yards on the play. Gain of about 2. Should bring up a 3rd and 5.
Well, it's just one of those games. Both teams right now, they're just lining up and running at the other and just saying, you know, we're going to see who's man enough on the line to handle this game. And so far, that's all we've seen. We haven't seen no fancy stuff tonight.
3rd and 4, Vincent Wright. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Zebras. Vincent Wright with the touchdown. 33 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and Pine Bluff gets on the board first, 6-0.
Excellent run in by Vincent. Somebody broke down on their outside containment. Of course, with his speed, it don't take long to get to the end zone. He was out there, and there was nobody going to catch him tonight.
And he walks in the end zone virtually untouched here. There you see some of the crowd tonight. Most of them with blankets and heavy coats on as it is chilly tonight. Kick is blocked. So Zebra's unable to convert on the extra point here. We've got 6-0, 33 seconds left in the first quarter, and we're going to take a short break to hear some words from where the Zebras have just scored first against the visiting El Dorado Wildcats. But, however, the Wildcats able to block the extra point, so that gives us a 6-0 ball game. Pine Bluff ready to kick off here. Fairly short kick. Returned out past the 40-yard line. Did you quite get the ball carrier there on that one, Wayne?
That was number 43 for El Dorado, Lawrence Stewart, who carried the ball. Brought it up to about the 45 where set El Dorado up in good shape. Of course, that what we was talking about early in the game, the turnover led to the points, and that's what both coaches feared tonight.
1st and 10 once again. Anthony Jenkins.
Done scattered the cheerleaders here. You know, run through the bench, scattered them. The little girls are running everywhere.
Well, we've got 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they're going to move the chains. Another first down for the Wildcats.
So far, we've got El Dorado with more yardage, but Pine Bluff leading the game.
Ball just past midfield. Wildcats into Zebra territory. Going deeper into Zebra territory. Number 42, Tedrick Ingram.
That was just all on his own, too, Lonnie. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, broke the tackle, and just bulled his way for about close to 6 yards.
Well, that'll do it here for the first quarter of action. Zebras against the Wildcats, with Zebras scoring first, 6-0. Wildcats hold off the extra point. But El Dorado's on the move. That is correct now. That's Pine Bluff 6, El Dorado is 0. Score was wrong there.
Brings up about 3rd and short, but I don't expect we'll see anything different from what we've been seeing from El Dorado. They're going to tuck the ball up and run. They're down to almost the 35-yard line. I expect to see if they weren't to get it on this play, but I believe they'd go for it.
We're Looked like he was going to keep it and hands it off to number 28, Anthony Jenkins once again. Huge gain on the play. Excellent hit there.
Looks like we're going to have a holding penalty about the 35-yard line. I guess is what they're probably going to call. I didn't see it too well, but
Elsie Woods, number 29 for the Zebras, though, put an excellent hit there, Anthony Jenkins. And we're over here on the visiting side here in Pine Bluff this evening as the end zone was wet. We couldn't get our production equipment over to the home side. And the fans over here on the visiting Wildcat side not happy about that call at all. A lot of boos on that one.
yeah, that was quick. Of course, I wasn't watching where they threw it. I couldn't see whether it was a hold or not, so I'm assuming that's what it was.
Bring up 3rd and 11. Goes back to pass. Got a man open, but can't hold on to the ball. Almost picked off again by number 31, Dante Williams. Almost had his second interception of the evening here.
Pass just a little too tall for Anthony Jenkins there. And, of course, Dante reached up, did an excellent job of getting his hand on, tipping it up, and almost bringing it down again. I think now we'll see El Dorado punt it. I don't think he'll go for it this time. Not with being the lost yardage being what it was.
So the 4th down situation, Chris Davis back to punt, 4th and 11. Just into the second quarter of play. He is an excellent punter. Can put some leg into the ball.
That was a beautiful punt lining by Chris. He put the ball out there, and when it hit inside the 5 and it died. That's unusual for a ball not to get in the end zone when it hits the side 5. It hit, skipped sideways, and just died. Beautiful quick hit by the young man from El Dorado.
So the Zebras starting deep in their own territory on this drive inside the 5-yard line, just down by the goal.
Now here's the area that Pine Bluff wants to make sure that they do not make any mistakes on handoffs. Tell those backs to cover that ball up because a mistake here and El Dorado gets right back in the ball game.
Vincent Wright, the ball carrier there. Pick up about 2 yards in the play.
Now, like somebody trying to tear down our box up here, Lonnie. I don't know what's going on next door, but fight or what, but we better lock ours. I don't want it happening over here.
Bring up a 2nd and 6, gain of 4 on that play.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, number 51, Cedric Cook Jr. from El Dorado that time put an excellent hit on the Pine Bluff running back. I mean, he just dropped him where he was. I mean, he didn't. When he hit him, there was no more yardage made. Going to bring up a critical down here, 3rd and 5. Pine Bluff really needs to make this to get out of the hole.
Pitch back to Vincent Wright. It's hard to tell whether we made it or not. The first down markers on the clear on the other side of the field here.
And he's going to be a little short, looks like.
Well, to bring up 4th and 5, we'll see another kick here by the Zebras. And barring something miraculous, El Dorado is going to start once again with excellent field position.
Well, I tell you, I'm impressed with El Dorado's defense right now. I mean, when they hit people, there's none of that struggling forward for another yard or two. I mean, when they hit them, the guys are going backwards most of the time. They look like Pine Bluff's defense. Pine Bluff's like that. They
Not a real good kick down at about the 48-yard line of the Zebras. So without touching the ball, the Wildcats already in Zebra territory.
He got a good roll on it at about 5 or 6 yards that helped him out there. Of course, the Dorado boys, they didn't want to try to pick that ball up and take a chance to turn it over because, like you said, they've got it on the Pine Bluff side of the field. Take it and see what they can do with it now.
Ball spotted at about the 47-yard line on the Pine Bluff side of the field. Zebras, or the Wildcats, take over. 1st and 10. Boy, nothing to be gained on that play. Pine Bluff defense quickly converges on Anthony Jenkins.
Wonderful play there by Mark Martin, the 6'1", 250-pound senior from Pine Bluff. He hit him like we was talking about a while ago. When these guys on defense are hitting the knife, the guys are going backwards. There's not any gaining any yards after getting their hands on them.
Brings up a 2nd and 13, loss of 3 on the play. Fake pitch back, Chris Davis to pass. He's going deep. Intercepted again. Number 99, Keith Brown with the interception. He's got some room to run. Still on his feet. Finally down at about the 50-yard line, but it looks like we've got a flag down on the field.
Figure we either got a hold or clip probably here on the return. That's not unusual in this situation. People get turned around. Defensive players playing all of a sudden blocking, and that's not something they do very often. So anyway, Chris just lost the handle on the ball that time when he threw it. He as soon as it came out of his hand, it was wobbling, and it's cold out there, and it's hard to hold that ball tonight. Hard to get a grip on it.
Some of the Wildcat fans here this evening. There you see the zebra side of the cheerleaders and the mascot.
Okay, what the penalty was blocking below the waist on a return, which on any kickoff, punt, or interception, anything like that, you cannot block below the waist, whether it's front or back on a return like that, and that's what was called.
Is that from the point of infraction, or?
That's from the point of the infraction of wherever it was committed, and it's a 15-yard penalty.
Nobody really there. The ball thrown a little bit short, intended for Leslie Glover there.
Like to return to favor. Number 22 for El Dorado there. Let's see, that's Andre Rux. He got his hands on the ball that time, and Chris almost gave him the same gift back that they just gotten. Both teams are sticking with their base offenses, just like the coach said. They're not veering away from anything.
2nd 10 at the end, the complete pass. Vincent Wright dropped just about at the line of scrimmage. Number 22 for El Dorado, Andre Rux, the man we just talked about, a senior, 6'1", 178 pounds with a hit.
He's their outside linebacker, and the coach had told me before the game he's a fierce hitter, and he just showed it, man. He just took Vincent's legs smooth out from under him.
We've almost reached the half through the second quarter. 6:36 to go here. Second quarter of play, the Wildcats behind the Zebras. Zebras have 6 points on the board. Wildcats have yet to score. Drop for a loss here. Number 25, Emmanuel Young, put down by 51. Cedric Cook, a junior defensive end from El Dorado, 5'10", 195 pounds. And he just dropped Emmanuel way behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play then by the outside, another one of the outside linebackers from El Dorado. He just come up, he beat the blocker. Of course, Chris didn't have anything he could do. I mean, the guy was on him. All he could do was just not turn the ball over.
Another short kick, gets just past the 50. Well down at about the 46-yard line. So 5:42 to go. Pine Bluff turns it over to the El Dorado Wildcats. Wildcats starting from about their own 47-yard line.
Switch one on me.
1st and 10. El Dorado taking over on about their own 46-yard line. Chris Davis back to pass after the fake handoff. Pine Bluff reads it excellent. Number 56. Be Drew Blankenship. 66, pardon me. Number 66, Cedric Doolittle on the tackle. Excellent read by the Pine Bluff defense. El Dorado dropped for a huge loss, almost a 10-yard loss on the play there. It'll bring up 2nd and 20.
Yeah, that's one of the things that that really neither team wants to do, and that just shows El Dorado getting a little away from their game plan of running, and it cost them that time.
Well, I was really surprised how quick the defense of Pine Bluff read that play. Hand off for real to Anthony Jenkins this time. He's got some running room. He picked up a lot of that lost yardage. We've got flags on the play. Looks like a late hit.
Looks like that's probably what you're going to call it, because I don't see anything else they could call over there. I'm going to tell you what, that was an excellent play by the block by the guy leading for Anthony Jenkins that time. Turned Dante in and made a big play for El Dorado. If they get 15 tacked on to the end of this, it's really going to be huge.
We'll pick up about 15 yards before the penalty here. And they're going to mark it off.
Yeah, that's what it is. And the other 15, that makes it a 30-yard play. That's very costly.
Easily picks up the first down there and 10 yards to boot. 15 yards on the play, 15 yards on the penalty.
Well, it don't take long to get downfield like that. That changes from being on their own, inside their own 40 to inside
about the
almost the 35, or 32 rather.
Once again, pitch out. Number 28, Anthony Jenkins. He's got some more running room. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, El Dorado.
Well, I tell you, that
4:32 to go in the game, and El Dorado answers Pine Bluff with a touchdown of their own here.
I thought Anthony Jenkins had made a mistake by not cutting inside the block of his fullback. He ran into him, come on, still got outside the defense. That's unusual to get by the Pine Bluff defense, because they usually have the speed to keep people contained. There's just a breakdown there somewhere.
Boy, the Wildcat El Dorado. Coach Jenkins does have a lot of help, as we talked about before. He's got a lot of good blocks.
He's got
a lot of good opportunities here this evening.
And
kick is blocked again by Pine Bluff. The Zebras return the favor, which happened to them earlier. They had a kicking out to the Zebras to Pine Bluff. Once again, an excellent kick.